Now let's go to Euro USD pair. Euro USD. If you don't have it, right click and click chart window. So I have it here, so I'm gonna close the next other one. Okay, so let's look at this. So click on this button, so you can get some space to this right side on the chart. Once you click this button, I'm going to zoom this. Let's look at the value here. I'm going to take a Word document, and our pair is Euro USD, right? Now here our value is, let's type it, 1.18376. It's changing, but that's fine. 1.1837. Then we have the fifth value. It's current now 2, like this. So this is the value showing here, and you can see when the price is going up, this value is going up, and again it's going down. So look at the value here, it's 1.17200. Let's type that one, 1.170. 1.17070. Now that's hard. Let's go to not the H1 chart, not the 30-minute chart. Let's go to 5-minute chart. Alright, so our current value is 833, around 372. Then what's the value here? 1.18145. 1.18145. So the price moved from this value to this value. Actually, we have this small symbol. We have a tool to draw a horizontal line. So once you get it, and you can just click, then it will place a horizontal line. So I'm gonna click again, and I'm gonna click again here. And if you want to move it, you can just double click on it and you can move it. So I'm gonna place it 37375. Okay, so now what happened when the price comes from here to here? What happened? Now this pair is Euro USD. Euro was USD, right? Euro was USD. So now let's try to digest this one. Now, for example, let's say the value of Euro and value of USD are equal. So then what happened? So Euro to USD value comparison would be 1 to 1, right? Right? If the Euro equal USD, should be 1 to 1, right? Now let's suppose that means 1 euro equal 1 USD, right? So let's assume the second case, 1 euro would be equal to 2 USD, right? Then what would be the, so in this case, so we can write this as euro USD, 1 euro equal to 1 USD. That means the value is 1.0000, right? So 1 euro is equal to 1 USD. Now in this case, 1 euro equal to 2 USD. So that means euro USD equal to, that means 1 euro equal to 2 USD. So we have to write this like this. Am I right? Did you get the idea? So that means whenever you have a pair like this, so this is the first currency, this is the second currency. So we always say this values comes compared to the value of this first currency. We call this as base currency. Base currency. The second currency we call it at core currency. Base currency and core currency. So whenever we write, this value is always compared to base currency. The how much is this one amount, one of base currency compared to the second currency. So that means the current value, our current value is 1.18375. That means 1 euro equal to 1.18375 USD. This is the meaning of it. This is the meaning of it, right? Okay. So I'm going to delete these things. I was just showing, trying to explain to you. So what you have to understand is, when euro gets stronger, the price should go up, right? When USD gets stronger, that means the value is getting bigger. That means this price should go down, right? So that's how it works. So here, from here to here, euro was getting weaker. On the other side, USD getting stronger on this euro USD pair. Okay, so I'm going to delete these things. And so our price came from 1.181452 to 1.18375 closely. Okay. So what is a pip? So a pip mean, if I take this value, so I'm gonna make it bigger, and I'm gonna color this last letter in blue. And I'm gonna color these like this. This last digit, we call it as pivot. This last one. And 10 pivots would be 1 pip. So if I take a copy of this and if I paste here, if I change the value to 3.8, that means 1 pip was increased. Okay, so I'm gonna let me change this to 0, 0. So 1837, 1838, 837 to 838. That means 1 pip was increased. Got it? So usually when you work in Forex, forget the last digit, only count the first 4 decimals. Actually these are not decimal but decimal points. So if let's say price came from 37 to let's say 20, then how many pips it went down? It went down 17 pips. It went down from 37 to 20. It went down 17 pips. So if the price goes up to let's say 1850 here, 1850 here, around 1850 from here to here. So that means price goes up around 37 to 50. It went around 13 pips. It went up 13 pips. It went up 13 pips. Right? Now if you know this stuff, so this can be boring, but I'm going slow because this is intended for beginners who are very new to forex trading. That's why I'm going slow and trying to explain these things. Okay, so always, now if you look at here, it's showing the small pivot in the small letter, the major 4 decimal point. You can see 1.1831 and again 1.1831. Alright, so whenever you trade, your objective should be to gain pips, like placing a sell order from here, and if you place a sell order here and if you close here, that means the price has came down from 1865 to 18114. That means around 50 pips, wow, right? So your object should be to get pips. Now if you take this tool, crosshair, control F shortcut, you can check how many pips from one point to another point. So if you click and drag, and once you go, you can see there are three values. This first value 16, 42, then the price 1.1862. so if we come to this down, it says 22, 21 and 50. So what happened, let's see, if I take the vertical, so what happened, the first value becomes 0, right? Then 1, 2, 3. All right, now you get it, right? The first value indicating how many candles, 8 candle, 21 candle, and the second value shows how many pips. Now it's 510, that means 51 pips and 0 pippets. From, let's say, from here to here, it's 236, that means 23 pips. Now let's go to H4 chart. If I take from here, if you click on center button on mouse, you can again activate this crosshair icon. So let's see how many pips. That's 2578, that means 257 pips, right? So that's how this tool works, and you can check number of pips using that tool. That's same with other pairs as well. If you go to GBP USD, again you can see how many pips from here to here. It's 647, that means 64 pips and 7 pippets, and you can see price going up. Wow, right? I think it still goes to around here and turn from here. So now if you look at here closely, you can see there's a small difference between sell and buy price. So if I go to 1 minute chart, and if you right click here, go to properties and common, put this tick mark, show ask line. Okay, now do you see there's two values? So that's called ask price and quote price, right? So that's the difference between these two prices. Now if we sell, we are getting this bottom price. If we are buying, we are getting this top price. That's how it is. Yeah. When there's like high impact news, so this difference can be much greater, really greater. So we call it as spread. So that's a spread. So spread can be bigger, or spread can be smaller according to the broker, and so that's spread.